1Password is already a great tool, but it gets even better once you know how to use it to its full potential. In this 1Password tutorial, I'll teach you all about it, leaving no question unanswered. Let's begin this 1Password tutorial with the installation. The process is really simple on all devices, with 1Password available as a one-click download on the Google and Apple stores, or as an easy setup for Windows via 1Password's website. Before we begin, you do need to have a subscription to use 1Password, so feel free to scan the QR code on screen for a steep discount to get the ball rolling. After you have an account, go to this 1Password website right here and click Download. Once it's finished, double-click the Setup installer, click Next, and follow the short instructions. And just like that, I've installed 1Password on my PC. If you're wondering how to use the 1Password browser extension, installing it is even easier. All you have to do is visit the extension website, like you see on screen, click Add Extension, wait for a few seconds, and it'll appear in the top right corner of your browser. Log in, and you'll be able to use pretty much all 1Password features just like in the full Windows app. Alright, once we set up the 1Password application, we can now explore all of its features. After logging in, let's click the New Item button located in the top right corner. For new 1Password users, I recommend importing your passwords from any other password management app right from the start, so you'd have all your credentials in one place. 1Password recommends new users do this with the Migrate Your Data button. If you click on it, you'll be presented with all supported import options. Let me choose iCloud Chain as an example. As you can see, 1Password shows the instructions for doing that right here. Importing the file from my iPhone settings takes just a minute, and then importing it to 1Password takes just a couple clicks. The process is similar to any other password manager you might be using, so it's safe to say you won't have any trouble whatsoever importing your passwords. Now that you're done importing your passwords, or maybe you just decided to skip this part of the 1Password guide for now, we'll move on to the other features we need to cover in the New Item tab. This is where you'll find the core features you'll use frequently to create new passwords or even save documents and personal information, like credit card details for a seamless online shopping experience. Let me show you what creating new safe credentials looks like. After clicking the Password option, you can fill in the username and password. Once you click on the latter, a pop-up will appear. Click on it to generate a password straight away, or adjust the settings if you want to, like the length of the password, for example. I always keep it at 20 random characters myself, since that's already plenty safe. Never having to think when creating a new password again is already nice, but what's even better is that once you have your passwords and credit cards saved in the encrypted vault, you won't need to remember or type them in again. 1Password will take care of that for you with its Autofill feature, which is available on both Windows apps and browsers. But that's far from everything 1Password has up its sleeve. Additional features are where 1Password stands out the most. My personal favorite is called Vaults. It's an encrypted storage space you can organize or even share with others. Thanks to Vaults, I can easily, safely send password details to family or friends by simply sharing a vault I created. To create one, click the little plus symbol on the left side menu, name it, and you're set. Another feature I like a lot is Watchtower. You can find it on the left side of the menu under the Favorites tab. Watchtower evaluates the robustness of my passwords and lets me know if anything needs to be changed. For example, if one of my passwords is weak or old, it'll notify me, urging me to take action. This applies to both individual passwords and the entire collection of your credentials. As you can see, 1Password currently shows that all of the overall scores of my passwords are excellent. I'm safe and sound. Speaking of safety, there are a few things more important online than paying safely. 1Password can help with this if you utilize their privacy cards. With these, you can pay safely everywhere by creating virtual payment cards. Each of these is locked to a single shop or merchant, and you can easily set limits on how much money you can spend and how often you want to spend it. I'm not a fan of online shopping myself, but even I tend to use privacy cards occasionally. So if you like ordering stuff on the web, I'm positive you'll find this useful. Now, the Travel Mode tool is great for people who take a lot of trips. With it, you can lock all vaults that aren't safe for travel, and they'll be removed from the app. This way, if you lose your device, your most sensitive data won't fall into the wrong hands. And there's the auto-cleared clipboard tool that removes anything you copied after 90 seconds, so you won't paste the wrong content or passwords ever again. It's clear that 1Password has a lot to offer its users, but is it affordable? The short answer is yes. I'd recommend going for a long-term subscription, as it comes in at only around $3 per month for an individual plan or $5 for a family subscription. If you plan to share passwords with others like I did, I recommend going for the family subscription. I can share the price of the subscription with my friends, so it ends up costing around just $1 a month. And all 5 of us get to use our separate accounts with completely separate vaults and share passwords seamlessly when we need to. So it's a steal in my opinion. But even if you do decide to go for the individual plan, 1Password brings a lot of value for just $3. Either way, it's a good deal. If you feel the same way and you're planning on grabbing a 1Password subscription, why not save some money? I've got links below for both plans with pre-applied discount codes. Check them out. All right, now you know how to use 1Password in 2025. For me, 1Password is one of the best password manager providers out there, so I can easily recommend it. I'm leaving the best 1Password deals on screen, and don't forget to check out the next video if you enjoyed this 1Password tutorial. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.